Again, I miss the days of having a house phone. I really do. I miss the convenience. I miss being able to have phones throughout my house. But you know what? I don't want my phone ringing and bothering me when I'm watching TV or waking up the baby. I don't want to pay for a house phone. I don't want to pay the bill. Well, what if you could get a home phone where you didn't have to experience any of that, but also is going to do so much more for you? That's what you're going to get with our Best Buy of the day from AT&T. Of course, for more than 100 years, this is what they've been doing. So we are bringing you the best of the best in a home phone system. Now, this offer is literally 2 years in the making, and your only opportunity for the entire year to get a cordless phone system that also comes with Smart Call Block. So what is this? You're getting 4 phones that you can place anywhere in your home. You don't need to have a phone line because this will tap into 2 cell phones. So this is your phone, this is your significant other's phone. And when your cell phone rings, your home phone rings. So now essentially with your phone and your husband's phone, you now have 6 cell phones around your house and you're not paying any additional bill. Listen to this statistic. Let me find my paperwork here because, Bill Duggan, what was it again? It was amazing what, how many of the unwanted robocalls are coming in. Listen to this, guys. 1.9
million calls, unsolicited. Actually, it's 1.9 million complaints to the Federal Trade Commission last year.
Wow.
In just the first few months because of people getting unsolicited, illegal phone calls into their home. And this will prevent that.
Exactly. So a robocall, you know what we're talking about. That's when you answer the phone and you just don't hear anything for a while because they're waiting to see if you answer. Imagine never experiencing that or not having to experience that because this phone is going to eliminate those calls for you. And then other calls that do get through, I can block them at the same time. That is just the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to love about this home phone system. But here are the colors, and then I'll let Bill go through all of that. Silver, we have that available for you. But then we also have 2 HSN exclusive colors. This is going to be your rose gold. Okay, it's about 75% gone in the rose gold. And then we also have the champagne, which is beautiful as well. So today and today only, it's $30 off. Today and today only can you get it home for 30 days for under a $20 bill. Where do we start, Bill?
Well, that's just it. Get it home and see how many features that you're gonna be able to take advantage of because it's easy setup. But as Carrie was talking about, that smart call blocking feature is one of the things that really sets us apart. AT&T is the only one that has it, so you get it. This is their only set of phones that has that smart call blocking feature. And we've heard of call blocking before, where the phone call comes in, we're annoyed with it, we hit that call blocking button. But with smart call blocking, it screens the calls before it even gets through to your landline. So I'm gonna pretend to be a robocaller. I'm gonna call the house, and you're gonna hear the phone is ringing, because I'm ringing you right now. So my phone is ringing, but is it ringing the landlines? No,
Hello.
It's not bothering you.
This number are being screened by Smart Call Blocker.
They're screening it so it's not bothering in the house. It's asking me to identify myself. A robocall can't do that. Vote for me, it's election time. A human can get past it, so if it's your doctor's office or repairman. So now, it rings the whole house. But you see how it pre-screened it?
Robocall can't do that. Vote for me, it's election time.
Oh, you know what? I want to take this call. I don't want to take this call. I can block it just like that. That is the convenience of the smart call blocking feature that is exclusive to this set of landline phones. So if you want that to be taken care of, so you don't want the robocalls, the solicitations, the annoyance, you get this set of phones. So it has smart call blocking, but you see how it also has caller ID announcement, not just a phone number. It can literally be like, mom is calling, the office is calling. A battery backup. What does that mean? You lose power, you don't have to worry about being disconnected from the world because your landline has no power, the house has no power. There's a battery backup built in. Large LCD screen, so it's easy on the eyes, easy to see if you have a text message, who's calling in. Connect to cell phone technology. That's what Carrie was talking about. I mean, a lot of us, we love our cell phones. Sometimes that's all we need. But now that the cell phone connects to the landline, what does that mean? I don't have to have the cell phone with me everywhere throughout the house because as long as I have one of my handsets, I now have my cell phone within reach. It's on the nightstand, it's on the kitchen counter, it's in the home office, it's everywhere because I'm not gonna miss a phone call. And more importantly, when you wanna be able to check your digital answering machine, 22 minutes of digital answering machine, call blocking, 1,000 different numbers, and say you happen to block someone by mistake, easy to unblock them. I'm gonna show you how simple AT&T has made it to set up the phone calls, but more importantly, when you do get those phone calls and you wanna be able to know, oh, do I get up off the couch? Do I pick it up? It will announce the call for you clearly, easily, because what you get is DEC 6 technology. What is that? That is premium calling.
Call from HSN headquarters.
Oh, it's HSN headquarters. You heard it was announced. I'm gonna let it go to voicemail. But more importantly, what is the issue you have with your phone right now? Is it the range?
Hello?
Is it the clarity?
Message after the tone.
Hey, Bill, ordered one of these phones. Can't wait till it comes in.
Oh, perfect. I'll have to that's my buddy Stan. I'll have to give him a call. But the thing is, what is the concern you have with your phone? Is it clarity? Is it the range? Is it security? With DEC 6 technology and this antenna, you're gonna get further range. You're not tied to the base station. You have less dropped calls, better quality, which is what we really want. Less interference with all the wireless stuff that's going on in the world. So you really do get to enjoy the calls better. But more importantly, every household's gonna use it a little differently. Like, I don't have a landline. I'm all cell phone in my house, but now I have a cell phone throughout my house.
Yeah.
I got it from my sister because she has a dead zone in the kitchen where we're always talking, and we can tell, I'm like, Wynn, you're over by the refrigerator, aren't you? But if she goes through leaving her cell phone in a good part of her house, now she has better quality of cell reception throughout the entire house. And then I also got it from my mom, because my mom lives out in the country, and what happens is, you lose power, it's a windstorm, a nor'easter, ice on the lines, and all of a sudden, you have no power in the house, your phone has no power. The cell phone towers might be jammed, but what the cool thing about it is, when you might be out of power, you still are connected to the real world. You still can receive and take phone calls. You can still block if you need to. And what's also just great about it, that is AT&T giving us tons of features. So realize, I've unplugged our unit right here, and I'm not I'm not isolated at all. Just the other day, well, perfect example. The phones are ringing throughout the house. I can pick it up right over here because I'm in the home office. Let's see, I'll hit my speakerphone. Hello, Stan?
Hi, Bill.
Stan, can you believe you're calling us right now and we actually have no power to our phones right now?
No, that's a great feature.
Isn't it? That's just phenomenal. That is peace of mind. Have a good night, Stan. And the thing is, that's the reassurance that we get with this set of home phones. And realize, home phones on its own, it's awesome. But then when you realize it's AT&T, the last set of home phones we did as a Today Special was 2 years ago. The technology has grown so much. So it's so feature rich, yet easy for you to take advantage of it, financially and to set it up.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to think about that you can finally enjoy a home phone without the robocalls. That's very empowering to think about, that you don't have to worry about that. Oh, the phone's ringing, oh, I picked it up, hello, hello, and then you try to hang it up before somebody is actually there. That is somebody trying to get a hold of you that you don't necessarily want to talk to or to be bothered by. You got up off the couch. You got up from the dinner table. You were taking that nap, or the baby was taking a nap. The phone is going to take care of that problem for you thanks to that smart call blocker. You don't even know they're trying to reach you. You'll forget about it. If calls do come through, then you know what? You can press that button and block that number from ever calling you again. That's pretty amazing to think about.
The pre-screening is really invaluable because robocalls are becoming more and more prevalent, because the big companies, it's financially so much easier for them to throw thousands of phone numbers out into the wilderness and hopefully someone picks up. And because a lot of us don't prosecute or go chase them down, but that's why that #1 complaint from the Federal Trade Commission is the annoyance of illegal and unsolicited calls.
Well, and it's amazing, and I apologize for interrupting, but we had something that just blocked calls. It was $59, and all it did was block calls. So the fact that that's built into this complete phone system is amazing.
And you had to be in the room with that button or that machine. You have call blocking not just at your base station, but on each one of the handsets. And I just want to show you, this is how AT&T's made it so simple for you to navigate and take advantage of all these features. So I'm going to go to Smart Call Block, and when you actually turn it on, it easily just talks you through all the process.
This voice guide will assist you with the basic setup of Smart Call Blocker.
So it takes you through the process.
Smart Call Blocker can protect you from unwanted calls.
Who doesn't want that, right? So whether you're setting up smart call blocking, whether it's the digital answering machine, AT&T has made it so accessible and useful. Talk about accessibility. The buttons light up. I'm going to just unplug this real quick to stop that. But the buttons light up. The LCD screen is easier on the eyes. And really what you walk away with is a better phone experience. We're even talking about, we'd like talking on the cell phone, but sometimes balancing it's a little precarious. You have dead zones in your house. This is so much more convenient. and the colors are exclusive to HSN.
How many times is your phone not charged and you need to have it plugged in
Right.
somewhere? Now, if your phone's not charged and it's charging, you have 4 other phones that you can use while still talking on your cell phone. It's pretty incredible. And what so many of you are saying as well is that just the clarity, the way that you can finally hear that person on the other end of the line. I mentioned before, it's like everything that maybe you disliked, the reasons that you didn't have a home phone, AT&T has taken care of that problem. Eliminating those robocalls for you, giving you the ability to block up to 1,000 numbers. If you don't want to use your home phone, you absolutely don't have to, because this will work off of 2 cell phones at the same time without even having to set it up every day. You set it up once and then you walk inside every day and it knows that you're there and it instantly starts receiving calls from your cell phone. Never miss a call again. That's one of the biggest things, Bill. I find that I will leave my cell phone in the laundry room or in the back bedroom somewhere, and then someone's trying to get a hold of me. I'm at the other end of the house, right? Now I have 4 other phones, up to 12 actually. We do have additional phones available. You can go up to 12 if you want to, but they're all gonna ring, so I'm not gonna miss that call from my husband or from the kids.
Right.
I'll always get it.
A perfect example, I'm away from my phone right now, and it's like, oh, do I run all the way back across the house? No, because it's ringing right here. It's paired and connected, so I just can go right down here. And I'm like, oh, did I hang up on them? I hit the wrong button.
That's why people don't call you, Bill.
Oops, I blocked it, but you can also hang up on them. It's convenient. But the cool thing is, I have my cell phone, spouse's cell phone right with me in the room, or I just have my landline, which is easier and clearer to hear. Another thing you have is you have an intercom system built in. So say it's like, Carrie, time for dinner. I don't have to yell upstairs. I can do push to talk. I hold down this button, and I'll be like, oh, they're calling me back, I believe. Okay, perfect. It's saying Bill's iPhone, pick up that iPhone.
Don't hang up.
So I come right down here and I just pick up that phone call perfectly. There we go. Is this Stan?
It is. Are you going to block me, Bill?
I think so. That's the final time I'm gonna block you.
So Stan is calling your cell phone right now.
Calling my cell phone. I didn't miss the phone call. I didn't miss, you know, the coffee appointment or the date and the thing like that. And because I was able to grasp it. You also see right there, there's my cell phone, but I'm stuck in bed. I'm like, oh, right, I was supposed to do coffee tomorrow. I want to set a reminder. I have a voice assistant built in. So I can ask my phone, just like I ask Siri or Google, what's the weather, what's traffic like? So I'm gonna just press down this button. It's gonna ring back to my cell phone, and I can ask my cell phone any question if I'd like. So right there, set an appointment for tomorrow at noon to have coffee.
Okay, I set up your appointment titled, have coffee for tomorrow at 12 p.m.
Perfect.
How convenient.
Yes, please. I mean, how often have we been away from our phone and we're gonna forget the shopping list, we're gonna forget someone's birthday, or we just wanna know what traffic is without having to always have the phone with us. Now the phone is with us throughout the house. The cool part about this value and getting it from AT&T is we are all gonna use it a little differently. Yeah. Because like I use it because I'm now got my cell phone throughout the house. My house is small, but you know, someone rings the front door, I can get it at the home office, I can get it at my work desk, so I don't always have to have my cell phone with me. I got it for my sister because of the dead zones in her house. I got it for my mom because she can be connected with the battery backup. And my mom talks on the cell phone. What she doesn't realize, when she puts her cell phone down, leaves it at the front door, I can ring that cell phone by the front door. She can pick it up in the home office. She can pick it up in the kitchen. Wow. She's none the wiser, actually, that I'm calling her on her cell phone. She's just glad that we reached out and were able to connect with her. Yeah. Remember, this is AT&T, and this is the biggest thing that sets it apart, is that smart call blocking. Pre-screens the calls before it even rings through the house, so you're not even getting bothered with just the noise and the nuisance, like our last caller who called in, Cynthia. That's what she was so excited about.
I know.
When she's home, she doesn't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
And that call announcing, so she was outside playing with the grandkids. She didn't have to go back and get the phone unless she realized it was someone worth running back and getting the phone.
Or you're at the dinner table. No one has to get up and look at the phone. It announces who it is. So you don't have to get up if you don't want to. It is truly everything that you would want in a home phone system. I can't think of anything that you guys have left out. And then to top it all off, you've got AT&T. You've got the, you know, the #1 name for more than 100 years. So this is your opportunity to say, you know what? I don't want to miss another call. call. I like the convenience and how comfortable it is to be able to talk on a traditional handset, but I don't necessarily want another bill. So I'm going to use this using my cell phone service. I like that it's an intercom. I like that I'm not going to get robocalls. I like that I can block those numbers from the people that I don't want calling me anymore. It's your answering service. It's you talking to Siri or Alexa. It is your personal assistant times 4 all around your house. And remember, we do have a very limited number of the additional handsets available because you can go up to 12 if you want to. Maybe if you've got a small business or a home office, that would be perfect for that situation. But either way, this is 2 years in the making. There won't be another opportunity like this for the entire year. This is it right now. So if you want to try it for under $20 on your charge card, especially I'm speaking to all of us that love this rose gold, this could definitely sell out very shortly. In fact, there's only one more presentation of today's special coming up. So we're about to hit 5,000 of these gone, and might I add, that presentation's coming up if these don't completely sell out.
And that's just it. Get one while you can, because you'll think of many different ways to use it. Because yes, you're on your cell phone a lot, but now you have the convenience throughout the house. Or do you have that older phone that's in the kitchen or even in the guest room and it's, you know, got the marinara sauce all over it? It's a great upgrade, because when's the last time you upgraded your cell phone or your landline phone? Does it have that DEX 6 technology? Does it have a call block button? Does it have smart call blocking?
You know what's great too is if you use this around the house instead of carrying your $1,000 cell phone around, you know, if you're using the phone in the bathroom, if you're using the phone while you're cooking and getting marinara sauce all over your phone, you're not using your $1,000 cell phone.
Exactly.
You're using, you know, essentially a $25 phone when you break it up over the price of the today's special.
And you're not disconnected, and the best part about it is you're not getting bothered by those robocalls.
Yeah.
What sets this set apart from any other brand and any other line of AT&T phones is that smart call blocking feature. I want to just illustrate it for you one more time. We've heard of call blocking before. The call comes through, it bothers us, like, oh, I'm tired of them calling me. You hit the call block button. With smart call blocking, I'm going to pretend to be that robocaller. I'm going to call your house right now, and the thing is, hit the button, call the house, guest call. And the thing is, you're going to hear it ring because I'm calling you. But you notice these aren't ringing yet?
I don't hear it. I don't.
You don't. You see, it's lighting up.
This number are being screened by smart call.
I'm being
blockers.
pre-screened.
Right, they are.
Say your name after the tone.
It's asking me to identify myself. A robocall cannot do that. This is the doctor's office. Give me a call. So I identified myself because I'm a human.
So robocall could never do that?
No.
Okay.
And so it wouldn't ring through. Now, because a human put their name on it.
This is the doctor's office. Give me a call.
Oh, it's the doctor's office. I got to pick this one up. So even though I'm upstairs or downstairs, I can pick up that phone call from the doctor's office. That's the convenience of the smart call blocking feature.
That's amazing.
If it happens to be someone you don't even want to talk to and they get through to that level, you have the call blocking button right down there as well. So that is exclusive. That is a convenience. That is an upgrade. And that's what makes this line their top tier AT&T phone line, yet it's under $100.
Yeah.
And when we talk about waiting for 2 years to have another upgrade like this, I upgraded because I was literally that cell phone guy. That's all I had. That's all I needed. That's all I had available. Now I have my cell phone, but now I have a line in the kitchen. I have one on my nightstand. I have one on the couch next to me.
Yeah.
Someone calls at the front door, I can answer the call. Mom's calling, I don't have to get up and go to the phone because I can answer it right here. That's how I use it.
Yeah.
You're going to use it different. Everyone's going to use it different.
Isn't it great that you can take one out on the back patio and you don't have your $1,000 cell phone out on the
Yep.
back patio, but you're not going to miss a call to your cell phone? You can have one in the bathroom. You can have it, you know, you can put these absolutely anywhere you want to because you don't need that phone jack.
Right.
You don't need the phone service should you choose not to use a phone service. Use your cell phone.
So I'm out on the back patio and I want to make a phone call via my cell phone. I can do that as well with this because you have better range, you have better quality. It really speaks to just a beautiful upgrade for your home. Whether it's people coming over for vacation time, not wanting to be bothered, because yes, the smart call blocking, but you have a little one at home. You don't want to be bothered during nap time or going to bed early. You have a quiet button that you can quiet the whole set throughout the house.
You push one button and it quiets them all.
It quiets them all.
Oh, see, that's so convenient. You're not going around turning the ringer off of all of them.
And then you have teenagers in the house and you're yelling at them to get ready, we're getting the car. You don't have to yell through the house. There's an intercom system built in.
Wow.
You're going to use it a little differently. We all, you know, communicate a little differently. But when you have something so feature rich, you're going to be able to use all the aspects. This is one I love. So maybe I'm out in the barbecue. I'm like, oh, I want to text message mom. I'm out barbecue. I'm out on the porch. And the thing is, I'm like, oh, I want to send my mom that text message.
Yeah.
But where's my phone? Is it back in the kitchen?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my voice assistance button right over here.
Okay.
It's going to connect with my cell phone. Yeah, remember, I'm on my landline. And when I hear the little beep, I can just ask it, text message mom.
Wow.
And it's going to be able to go,
What do you want to say?
I hope you can join the barbecue tonight, exclamation point.
Your message to Patricia says, I hope you can join a barbecue tonight. Ready to send it?
Yes, please.
You're texting from a landline.
I'm texting
Okay,
from the
I'll
landline.
send it.
Wow.
And the thing is, that's very feature rich, but also I'm not getting calls that I don't want to get through the house. The number one complaint to the Federal Trade Commission last year was about unsolicited phone calls. It's included. Getting better clarity and audio. My mom's getting a little older. My mom's going to hate me after this presentation. But the thing is, it's easier to hear. We all get a little harder of hearing as we go on. Volume control, digital answering machine, easier screen in terms of reading. I love that it has the battery backup, so if you lose power. And these are a lot of features we're throwing at you right now, but more importantly, it's the value of getting it today. And you're gonna notice on the next set of features that we're gonna show you, the very last one I find the most important. It gives you step-by-step voice directions in terms of how to set it up, how to take advantage of the call blocking, how to take advantage of the digital answering machine, even how to pair your cell phone. And remember, it's not just one cell phone, it's two. So all of a sudden, you're one landline in the house, you now have 3 lines in your house, 2 cell phones and your landline.
So let me reiterate that again. And I know with over 5,000 of these already gone, and we only have about a minute left to share this with you. You can use this with your landline if you want to. If you don't want to pay for that landline service, you can use this directly with your cell phone. So your one cell phone, or maybe yours and your hubby's or your wife's cell phone, your 2 cell phones now have 4 additional lines throughout the house. Imagine never missing a call. Imagine having those robocalls blocked. Imagine having an intercom throughout your house. I mean, it's everything that you could want. Imagine, you know, the robocalls aren't going to come through, but imagine just a number that you're like, I don't want to hear from that ever again.
Right.
Click up to 1,000 numbers. So what an incredible offer, but today is the only opportunity to take advantage of it. If you want that rose gold, it is almost spoken for, so under $20 on your charge card gets it home. Bill, thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure.
You always bring us the best, so wonderful to have you. All right, we've